Begin by getting yourself into a comfortable resting position. Take all the time you need. If you need to pause this recording, just make sure that you can be completely supported if you're lying down or sitting down. Switch off any alarms, any phones. Make sure you're warm enough. And reduce the risk of any distractions. But we also know that distractions are a part of life. So throughout this practice, if your mind does wander off, gets distracted by a thought or a sound, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly normal. The mind likes to have a job to do. And quite often the mind is on high alert as it keeps guard to keep you safe, looking for distractions. So I'd like you to suggest to your mind, your thinking mind, your analysing mind, your worrying mind, busy mind, that it now becomes the observer of the body. So give your mind a job to do. And guide your mind into this practice of observing the body. So you can now close the eyes, rest the eyes, and take your awareness inwards to yourself. Now the body works on a much slower time frame than the mind. Natural rhythms of the body. And there are many, many different rhythms. They are happiest when they are slow and regular. But we often get into an unhelpful habit of speeding up these rhythms. Now we can ask the mind to step into the body's time frame, which is a much slower pace. So cross over, step into the body's world. Become aware of your contact to the surface that you're on, where the back of the head touches the surface, the back of the shoulders, parts of the back and spine being supported, back of the pelvis, parts of the arms and legs. So make any adjustments so you can feel fully supported from the surface behind you. The back of the body can just rest in that support. There's no need to hold or resist. You can completely surrender into that support. We're going to take a few conscious breaths. So just noticing as you breathe in, your lungs fill up with air, your body expands a little. And as you breathe out, your body shrinks and drops into that support, surrendering a little more. Let's do that with maybe 2 or 3 more breaths, feeling the lovely expansion as you breathe in, filling up the body with air, oxygen, and that sense of surrendering as you breathe out. The out breath is a lovely way to release that unnecessary tension. And we start to drop into that slower world. And then let your breath be, let it just take care of itself again. Then we're going to guide the mind's eye downwards through the body. So we'll start at the top of the head. So your mind's eye starts to look downwards from the top of the head, through the scalp and the skull, and down into the center of the brain. Almost as if you're observing the contents of your head. And from the center of the brain, take your awareness to the forehead at the front. And then from the forehead, as you soften the forehead, the skin on the forehead, any frowns or worry lines just start to melt away. Then the eyeballs can rest. Muscles around the eyes relax and the eyeballs just rest back into their sockets. And how nice that feels, just to let the eyes rest. And skin on the face softens, the jaws relax, heaviness of the lower jaw, tongue rests, lips softly touching. Even the space between the ears becomes quieter. Any inner chatter becomes a little slower, a little quieter. And your mind is going to travel its way down from the head, down into the neck and the shoulders. Let's just let go of any holding in the shoulders, just let it go. You're fully supported by the surface. Softening from the head and the face, sliding down the neck, shoulders, and settling down into the chest. The whole of the chest starts to soften. The breastbone softens. Again, the very gentle movement of your lungs, breathing just naturally, comfortably, all aiding to that softening, gentle rhythm. And from the chest, you can take your awareness down through the shoulders, through the arms, into the hands. Let your hands become soft. Fingers just gently curled, palms of the hands light. And how nice it feels just to release the grip, relaxing, softening. The arms and hands relax, the chest soft, gentle. That softness slides down from your chest and right down into the belly. And the belly rests, relaxes. Skin on the belly, the muscles, the internal organs that rest in the belly can settle back towards the spine. Everything starts to slow down. Your mind travels down from the belly, down into the pelvis, the hips, down through the legs, knees, the lower legs, the ankles, and down into the soles of the feet and the tips of the toes. And how nice that feels just to let this relaxation spread through the body, like a wave of relaxation spreading down through the body. And the breath is free to flow gently, sensing it kind of rising, expanding slightly as you breathe in, and a receding, a deepening into relaxation as you breathe out. And giving yourself permission to completely go with this feeling of resting, drifting. And if at any time the mind starts to wander, it's okay. Just notice. And with the smile, you can gently guide it back to the body again. And each time your awareness comes back into the body, you'll settle straight into that relaxation. There it is. The support beneath you, surrendering. And the gentle movement of the breath rising up the body like a wave as you breathe in. And receding, deepening into the support beneath you as you breathe out. So the same waves that you will see as you look out of the ocean, the calm in effect, and those waves starting to become slower and longer. Slow, long in-breath, gently rising. And then a slow, long out-breath, receding deeper into relaxation. So as everything starts to slow down, the rhythms. And as you breathe in, you might say to yourself mentally, silently, I am peaceful. And as you breathe out, I am calm. Breathing in, I am peaceful. Breathing out, I am calm. And letting the pauses between the breaths settle. There is no rush. No rush. You're slowing down. And then you can let go of the words, I am peaceful, I am calm. But you can still feel the sensations, the waves of breath bringing in peacefulness, settling into calm. Face soft, jaws relaxed, body sinking into its support. And allow yourself to just continue drifting, deeply restful. Your body remembers its natural, slower pace. This is home. This is peaceful. This is calm. And let those feelings take you deeply. That quiet space, rest, complete rest.